Hello, everyone, and welcome back to War in the Pacific Admirals Edition with, my campaign against TF 1377, who is Japan, and I'm Friedrich with the Allies. And, okay, yeah, no night bombing. Now, I don't have, my bombers are resting still because I'm waiting till I can have a good fighter sweep in, and I'll do a day raid, I think. Oh, that's a bummer. That's a shame. I mean, it looks like it's unescorted, so wish we could have hit it, but already hitting the air phase. So let's see how we do. Okay. I think tomorrow, the 28th, you're gonna see some air action there over China. Probably gonna fly in and cover that base. Look at all Look at all his extra air power there. He's got fighters, plenty of bombers. Well, we damaged a Helen there. But he did get several hits on our air base, even in light rain. His bombers are very accurate. He seems to be doing better than our bombers do. One for one, I mean. But that's another thing I don't think I could do very well. Ooh, that's not good. We flew in without sweep first. Is look at hits by bomber, maybe by bomber type specifically, but mainly I'm thinking by side. But for example, let's say here's a Wellington BX with 5 of them, dropping ace. That's 40 bombs, right? No hits. And maybe do it by weather. So no hits in moderate rain. So that would be 40 bombs miss versus like the number of bombs he has times number of bombers, how many hits they have. Kind of see how that adds up. See, we got 16 times 4. What is that? 64 with 2 hits. 64 bomb. Oh, that's sad. Uh, Maybe I shouldn't think about that because it's depressing. So 14 times 6, I guess also 64. Um, 1 hit. Now we're hitting the port. We hit the air base last time. The reason I'm hitting the port is it reduces his ability to move stuff in and out. And look at this, we get some fuel and supply hits there. That was actually a very successful raid. That's, well, in my opinion. I will say we are doing a lot better here in the Bismarck Sea and there in the Ambon than we were doing Chiang Mai. This is clear sky though, so that does help. Light cloud, we only get 1 port hit that time. No, I was wrong about 14 times 6. That's not 64. That's 84. What was that? 1 hit out of 84 bombs, something like that. Crazy. Hey, our sweeps went. Hmm. They waited till the afternoon. And now they're flying into severe. The weather's worse and they're flying now. Oh well. All right. Let's see. That's not bad. I'm gonna start looking at bomb results like this and say, wow, that's amazing. Hmm. Our subs are starting to slack here. Oh, there's one. If we could get one per day, that's okay. I'd like to get more than that, but if we could get one per day, at least I wouldn't feel like it's a complete waste of torpedoes. I am surprised that a light cargo ship didn't sink with that torpedo hit. Okay, here's land stuff. Shock attack. Oh, he's cutting the road here. I don't think he realized we were going to have this kind of troop level here. Okay, so we stymied him. Nice. We are in a bad op mode because I was moving up the road. But now we can switch to... Oh, wow, he lost a lot of tanks. Maybe. Now we can cut him off in turn. That would... I'd be okay with that. But I will have to switch to combat mode and hold there. He's gonna have to run away, or else we're gonna trap him there. All right, here's his bombardment daily. Oh, nice counter battery. Very effective counter battery there. All right, not much to write home about all day except for that Chinese fight. But let's take a look. I'm not gonna stop. And talk about this turn. We'll jump right into the 28th, and give you a. I'll talk about it. I'll talk about the situation after that, because also by then we'll have some plans put into motion anyway, especially there in China. It'll should be interesting. All right, it's April 28, 1943. See what we got going on today. For the most part, same old, same old. So nothing exciting that I'm aware of anyway. See some shipping going on over here. Not sure if I have subs in the area that can do something about it. But it looks like he's he's still trying to test us here at Yak Yab. I don't know if that's a good idea. But if he keeps, wow, if his subs keep surviving these heavy hits, he gets them back, repairs them. I mean, I guess he can keep doing this over and over and over again. Because it seems like all the subs that we sink um, come back from the dead. So, I don't know. We'll see if that happens here. We are giving it some good damage. Nice. Some good direct hits. Severe damage. Ooh. Ho ho. Large oil slick appears over area of attack. I'm gonna see if I can hear it sinking. Yeah. Yeah, I've never heard that before where it sounds like people as well. I wonder what's going on there. Is that two ships sinking at the same time, one sub and one other ship? Anyway, um, very interesting. But one more sub down. Well, now we're getting hit. Alright, I'm gonna skip this though, because we'll find out, well, quickly enough. Oh, okay, one hit. Yeah, I don't think that was a bad hit either, but we'll find out if we need to go back to repair or not. Yeah, mole mine is our target this time. Well, hey, our fighter swept first. Yeah, I really want to cap this. He's sweeping at 20,000 feet. Um, yeah, I can do that. Cap it at different levels, 20, 15, 10, something like that. I don't know what these bombers are coming in at. Let's look at that. So it is heavy cloud, and I think that helps here. We don't take as much casualties as we have been. He's coming in, or bombing at 8. He's coming in at 14. So maybe just cap at maybe 25, 20, and 15, something like that. Because I'm going to have 3 fighter groups doing that. I'm not as concerned about these bombers here. Be nice to be able to cap that. Oh yeah, I'm bombing him in China. Okay, man, he definitely brought in some flak into this area. I think at Chiang Mai too. I mean, 13. We're going at 13 or 15, 13, and still taking serious damage. Yeah, we're just still pummeling the port here. I don't know if he's planning to cap this or not, but I guess we'll find out when he does, if he does. And our heavy bombers should be able to defend themselves. All right, it looks like we got some I'm not sure what's going on there. I don't remember moving some air units in the Tabatoy area, but anyway, not a big deal. I'll just I mean, Not that it's anything critical anyway, whatever it is. Yeah, these guys know how to hit airfields. But they also know how to... Oh, I just was gonna say, they also know how to take damage, and we lose one. Like I say, that flak. Whew. Okay, we're hitting Ponape for the first... Is this the first time? I think it's the first time. And I was hoping to hit maybe some aircraft on the ground. By the way, that's long range for us, or extended range. So I don't know how effective it's... Well, that's it. I thought I had 24 bombers scheduled to do that, but only 9 made it. You know, with extended range, you're not as likely to get all the bombers included, but 9 out of 24, that's kind of a low ratio. Oh, our bombers didn't bomb. Where was that bombing? I think this hex here, just south of Lanchao. Oh, that's sad and unfortunate. Okay, I'll take these upgrades, especially melee and Lido. Lido. Mm. Okay, I'm gonna be brief because I really there's not much happening, but yeah. Okay, getting some upgrades. Let's see what we get for reinforcements. Cavalry Corps. All right, we can look at this if you want to see it. This is something cool. I don't think I saw this in the playthrough or in the well, yeah, the resolution playthrough, whatever the exact term is. But anyway, we saw a submarine, but we didn't. Well, cannot position today. Okay, so that's unfortunate, but we might have missed anyway. Moving on, we do have some issues. This is a night fighter flying cap over Prome. I'm probably gonna stop that because he's not threatening us anymore with bombers from Tavoy. And then watch, I'll turn it off and then he'll bomb me. He hasn't done any night missions since we've started bombing Tavoy. We have a sub back. We have some other... A lot of these are very likely um, completing their refit. And we got a damaged sub we're going to have to repair there. Let's see. Yeah, we lost this Vengeance 1. So, yeah, we lost 2 at least of those. We'll find out more here very shortly. We have the Mississippi is ready to go. Another submarine repaired. Let's just scroll down here. And we have an ace promoted. Got some upgrades to our 7th Infantry B Regiment. And I'm gonna I'm gonna try to buy out the C Regiment. And then we can this division is very well prepared. It's gonna be invading Quadraline. And then we'll use it to basically mop up whatever other bases that he has there in the Marshalls. And it looks like we're admitting a couple of losses. And we got that Cavalry Corps. Let's look at our losses here. 3 total to 1. Not a great day, but it could be worse. 1 Tojo to Ops. We lose yeah, the two vengeances, and then yeah, this is exactly what we expected based on the operations report, plus knowing we lost one to flak. But like, what's our? I think we lost a pilot. We were told that in the ops report, and we lost another one. Maybe the dive bomber that was shot down by flak, and then ship sunk last turn. We're told that this I-158 sank. Okay, we'll take that. And I guess if you like, we'll do this. See what we lost over the course of the month. And yeah, we were able to take out a couple of subs recently, four subs in the last 11 days. But we've seen these come back to life before. All right. Okay, we're nearing the end of the month. What I'll probably do is talk more about some things regarding like upcoming reinforcements and so forth as we get near or as we wrap up the next video, we'll be wrapping up April 30. We can have a little talk about the status of the situation then. Look at all these subs we got, like combing this area. The subs here on the west or in this area are covering in case he tries something, bring down KB into this area to try an incursion into our stuff. The subs that are up here, of course, are protecting against the same type of incursion this way, also reinforcing Ponape. And we should have, well, we can look here. Yeah, we have patrols covering Eniwetok, and basically the marshals are completely covered. Um, and we are working on prepping for an invasion of Wewak, Dili, and you can see real quick, I'll show you. You can see these forces that are set to do combat at Dili. So they're prepping and not just sitting around. We've got forces prepping for Wewak and also Kavieng. I would like to, and actually Manus too. I wouldn't mind hitting all three of these the same basically the same day, but I've got to make sure I'm gonna have my carriers up in here when I do that though. I got to make sure that it's gonna be okay. I'm gonna keep an eye very closely on the SIGINT and make sure he's not. Make sure I can find his carriers. And we're flying nonstop recon over truck because I want to know when he has ships here. Because if he has ships at the port or at the dock or you know parked here, our recon will see them if they're doing a good job. Um, and then up here in Burma, see if I hover over Tavoy, he doesn't even have any bombers here. I don't know where they are. We've beat up these bases enough. He's probably, who knows where they are. They could be close though. He could still bomb. But for now, I'm gonna stand down. We'll go ahead and fill this back out. I'll have to get a pilot. You know, we can do all that. But I'll just stand down for now. I was kind of flying over Prom in case he bombed because these are night fighters and trained at and well, they're not trained like major skills, but they are actual night fighters with radar. So that's the whole point. That's the purpose of them, the main purpose. Now, he's shuffling troops, but oh, nice. A bunch of his tanks have left this hex. So I think, I'm tempted to attack. I've got some strong units here. If we look here at our, at our, experience and morale, I mean, these guys are ready to fight, I think, but I don't know. I'm torn on it. We could always wait until another unit or two leaves because here's the problem. This is ×3 terrain. Right now, if we're If we're 1-to-1 and he's got tanks, that could bode ill. Although if he has some malices like supply issues or whatever, that would help us too. I'm not sold on attacking here, so I probably won't. But then if we move here to China, like I was saying earlier, I want to cap this. And now, wow, this guy has been on 1 day repair time for like 2 or 3 days. Um, hmm, I hate to wait, but I'll wait one more day. And that way, when we have this air-to-air battle, we can also have the recap afterwards. Yeah, I'll give it one more day. It keeps saying 1 day, but man, come on, guys, get this thing going. I'll give it one more day. It's fine. I think we'll be okay. It is clear sky though. This says clear sky. I've noticed whenever the bombing starts, this could be who knows what. But other than that, we are holding our own here. He does have tanks on us, but we're holding our own. What is this guy doing? Moving east? Oh, I want to cover this spot, but you know what? I'm gonna go northeast instead. Um, that way we can. I think this is more important. I don't think he's coming up here, at least not anytime soon. He's gonna be bringing in more reinforcements to here, but I don't know if I told you, but I'm moving troops from here. Oh man, that's gonna take me 3 more days. So in 3 days I'll be here, and he'll probably already be gone. But then I'll split. I'll I'll take one of the maybe this C regiment and run up here and take the space behind his lines. Stop the supply flow. Check this brigade out. He's coming here. Oh, here. Let me look at Let me look at something. All right. So he's here and we just don't see it. He's right here. Our recon is so bad we can't even see he's there. But this guy, he's gonna come here and start working his way back, and maybe I'll just stop here and or maybe I can just keep going. And then his supplies have to go off road to get to him. Maybe we could park here, let's say. Affected supply lines. I don't know. But certainly that's something I want to do is I could do it here, I could do it here. Actually, if I went here, supplies would technically offer, I don't know. I'll think about my options. Um, but I don't know if he has anything in this area. Actually, look, this doesn't reach very far. But if you look, there's no troops all the way down this road to here at least, and then beyond. All right, moving on. um, I spent way too much just talking about that. Um, I think that's it. No real movement, no significant activity going on over here. We did cross the river. I guess that's somewhat significant, right? We crossed the river, and I don't know if he knows we're here. We don't see movement here, although our recon could be terrible. I'm gonna come up here to this road, and then maybe work our way back here. And these guys can just be my guerrillas who just come back here and try to stir up as much trouble as they can, and cause some chaos. Maybe leave a regiment here, put one here, and then try to get back in here behind the lines. Although the rail is the best one. Maybe I need to do this right here. Do this, and stay here. And then his supplies have to go on the road to get down here. All right, well, I've got some work to do, and I also have these cavalry that are going to come up here, and then I'm going to try to raid back into here. I don't know what he has in these areas to spot me coming, but we're just going to go here and then branch out and see uh, what mayhem we can cause behind his lines. I think by bringing a bunch of troops into this sector and here as well frees us to do some stuff back here. All right, well, I'm gonna get off here and continue prepping the turn and send it off. But thanks for joining me, and I hope you all have a good rest of your day. I'll see you next time to talk about April 29. Take care. Bye.